Hey guys, how's it going? Got a quick video for you here today. I just want to apologize ahead of time. We're mowing and doing a bunch of stuff out in the yard, so if you hear a bunch of noise, sorry. Anyways, I've been getting a lot of questions on how do I carry a fixed blade knife? Well, not how do I personally carry my fixed blade knife? And I have 3 different methods, all which are legal. I would highly recommend looking into your laws before watching this video. Here in Canada, the law is you are allowed to have a knife with you. It just has to be showing and you have to have a reason for it, and self-defense is not a reason for it. So I am a farmer slash somewhat rancher, still learning. So having a knife on me is very, very, very important. You know, I honestly believe that having a blade on you regardless is very important because they are just great. They just work so well. So anyways, that is my reason. So here are 3 different ways I carry my fixed blade knife. Now before we start, we gotta define what a fixed blade knife is. People think you carry a fixed blade knife, they would think something like this, you know, the Buck Knife 119. This knife is a fixed blade knife. It's a beautiful knife, but this is not by no means, you know, when people think fixed blade, they think like a big knife. No, that's not the case. Yes, this is a fixed blade, but something, you know, about that big can also be a fixed blade knife. The point of a fixed blade is something that does not fold, right? Just one big slab of steel with some scales. That's basically what a fixed blade knife is. So now that being out of the way, my first way of carrying my fixed blade knife is in my pocket. This here is the SU Azula with a custom Kydex sheath and an ulti clip. Basically, the knife sits in my pocket and sits in, like, hides about that high, so it's legal. You can see the knife, and it's great for one-handed opening. I've had a lot of scenarios when my hand is occupied, right, holding on to something, and then I can use this to cut twine or rope or whatever. This is one of my ways of carrying it, is in my pocket. This is the knife, and one of the knives in my rotation. This is the SU Azula. Can I even focus? No, it's not going to focus. So basically, this is the SU Azula with mahogany scales and a custom Kydex sheath I have built for it. So that's one way of doing it. The other way is on my belt. Here I have my other knife in my rotation. This is the Condor Mini Bush Dolor. This knife is amazing. You know, you get good grasp on that thing. It's such a beautiful knife. I love this knife so much. The other way I carry it is basically on my belt, right? The traditional way of carrying it. I love the look of it. I think it looks really nice on my belt. Again, it's perfect for one-handed opening, you know, and closing. If you are in a scenario, you need to pull your knife to use it, right, for cutting or whatever. The one-handed, the feature is really nice. I can't, you know, it's hard for me to do that with a folder. Yes, you can get folders that when you pull it out, they're deployed, but there's typically another action, and there's been so many times I just need to get my knife out and cut and, you know, save the day, quote unquote. You know, we have a lot of goats and they do a lot of stupid things. They get stuck everywhere, so having a knife is, again, quite important. But the other method I do not use all that often, hardly ever, mainly because it is kind of it's not scary, but people will freak out, and that is on a neck knife. Now remember what I said, the knife has to be showing, so when I have this knife in my sheath, right, it has to be sitting like this. And people get scared because they think, oh, you have a knife, you're obviously evil, right? When in reality, no, you just have a knife as a tool. So this is not, I would not recommend this method all too often if you're living in Canada, because the knife has to be showing, which means it has to be sitting out like so, and you're just gonna scare a lot of people. But this is the other way I would carry it, but typically I would never use a neck knife just because out of respect of others. From all 3 methods, my favorite method is this right here. It's nice, it's sleek, and the nice thing about the Azula is it's very thin. You put that in there, no one's gonna freak out or anything like that. It's just a really nice way to carry your fixed blade knife. Now I've also have one made for the Condor Mini Bush Dolor. It works great. So highly recommend, if you are gonna go with a method of carry for a small fixed blade, I would definitely recommend the pocket carry. It is a nice way to do it, easy way, and it's not all that big of a pain. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions, please leave a comment or question down below. Like and subscribe if you can. And yeah, we will catch you on the next one.